Hey guys, this is Karen from JazTime.com, and today we'll be doing a comparison between two Rolex watches. On my left here, we have the Rolex Explorer 1, reference number 214270. And on my right here, we have the Rolex Oyster Perpetual, reference number 114300. We'll be going over the pricing, the dials, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movements towards the end of the video. Alright, so as of October 2017, you can get this Explorer 1 at the authorized Rolex retailer for $6,550, or you can come to JazTime.com and get it for as low as $5,800. For the Oyster Perpetual, you can get this at the authorized Rolex retailer for $5,700, or you can come to JazTime.com and get it for as low as $4,800. Okay, moving on to the dials now. So for the dials, we have two different dials architectures here. On my left, the Explorer 1, we have luminous hour markers all throughout the watch, starting from the 2 o'clock position all the way to, or rather from the 12 to the 12. So we have all these hour markers are fashioned in 18 karat white gold and are luminous in the dark, so that means they glow in the dark for up to 8 hours with a highly legible chroma light display, so it has a blue luminescence. The Oyster Perpetual, we only have the luminous hour markers at the 3, 6, 6, and 9 o'clock position, whereas the other hour markers are just simple 18 karat white gold hour markers and the Rolex crown at the 12 o'clock position. Okay. Strictly speaking about the readability of the dials, the Explorer 1 wins out here because when this watch is used in the dark and all the markers are glowing, you'll be able to quickly recognize the time with the landmarks of the 3, 6, and 9 in the Arabic, and at the 12 o'clock position we have the large triangular hour marker, whereas the Oyster Perpetual in the dark you'll only have the 3, 6, and 9 being lit up as your landmarks. Okay, besides that, for dial styles, the Explorer 1 only comes in the black dial, whereas the Oyster Perpetual is more of a dress watch, kind of a hybrid between a dress watch and a sports watch. We have the blue dial. We also have a grape, which is sort of kind of like a reddish purple dial, and the rhodium dial. For that, we also have at the outer portion of the dial, you see green highlighted squares at each hour marker, and that is changed by the dial color as well. Okay. Besides that, the only last difference here is the hour and minute hand themselves. As you can see, the hour hand on the Explorer 1 has the Mercedes style hand, which is a thicker, fatter hand that has that sort of Mercedes looking symbol with the luminous. The lume on the minute hand goes throughout the whole minute hand, whereas the Oyster Perpetual only has it about 3/4 the way and only on the tip of the hour hand. Okay. Moving on to the bezels now. Bezel style is a little bit different as well. The Explorer 1 has a smooth bezel, and the Oyster Perpetual has a domed bezel. As you can see that overall shape. If I tilt it over to the side here, you can see that dome, that sort of dome on the Oyster Perpetual, where the Explorer 1 is just a nice smooth bezel. Okay. However, both the bezels on the watches are high polished, so they both bring a nice shine to the face of the watch. Moving on to the case size now. Both these watches actually have the same case size, which is a 39mm case. The case itself is nicely satin finished brushed steel. The size of the case, both nicely high polished on these sides of the case. Matte patterns very nicely with the bracelet. The overall thickness of the case as well, same size as well. Now let me turn it over to the crown side. For the crown side, same thing, nice high polish on the sides of the case, down with the bracelet, Rolex crown logo on the crown itself. Okay, moving on to the crown now. The crown for both of these watches are twin lock and double waterproofness system. They both have the same functions, which is the adjustment, the winding of the watch itself, and the adjustment of the hands for setting the correct time. Okay, moving on to the bracelet now. The bracelet, same style bracelet, oyster bracelet, nice 3-piece links, all satin finish, brushed steel, made out of Rolex's 904L in-house made steel, which has additional shine and corrosion resistance. Moving on to the clasp now, we have different style clasp. The Explorer 1 on my left here is more of a sports watch, so it has a sportier clasp, which is the safety folding oyster lock clasp style, and the Oyster Perpetual, as I mentioned earlier, it is a sort of a hybrid between a sports and a dress watch, and it has a folding oyster clasp. So the difference between the two, this little where the Rolex crown logo is located, it's a safety folding oyster. So the safety is this little hinge here that sits on top of the folding oyster as so. And for the Oyster Perpetual, simple folding oyster just goes ahead and opens up as so. Okay, both have the same style clasp blades, which is a nice high polished clasp blade with the Rolex name embossed on there. For the clasp features, they both have the same clasp feature, which is the easy link, extension link. Pulling at a 45-degree angle, pops open that bracelet a little bit, and you can actually adjust the bracelet 5 millimeters inwards or outwards with a tool, and that's more of a more of a quality of life feature, such as on a hot summer day, your wrist will swell up, and it might be the watch might feel a little bit too tight on the wrist. You can go ahead and adjust that bracelet for a little more breathability on your wrist, and vice versa on colder days. Okay, moving on to the movement now. For the movement, it's housed in the simple oyster case backings, same style case backing. The reason for the two cases actually being quite similar is mainly because they both have the same style movement. The movement that both these watches have is Rolex's 3132 movement, which is an in-house made movement by Rolex. It's a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement. It's a upgrade from the base movement, which is a 3130. This is a 3132, and the difference between those two is that with this updated movement is that they've added the Paraflex shock absorber, which absorbs has additional shock resistance, and the blue Parachrome hairspring, which adds additional resistance against magnetism for the watch. The power reserves of the movement is 48 hours, so these watches can be put down on a Friday evening, picked back up on a Sunday evening, and they'll be keeping time just fine. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you these watches on my wrist. Once again, this is the Explorer 1 here on my left. The safety lock opens up, folding oyster pops out, snap on. There's Explorer 1. And then I'm going to show you the Oyster Perpetual now. Simple folding oyster, opens up as so. Slip down on the wrist. And there we are. There's the Oyster Perpetual on the wrist. Okay. So, let's see. If you like these watches or you like these models and you want to looking to purchase them, check out our website at JazTime.com. We have the lowest prices guaranteed. We offer free shipping and a 1-year warranty. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video. Click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at JazTime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.